say, well, oh, let's just take reality with a grain of salt. The reality is that Americans
5 out of 6 swing states. You know, that being said, I have concern about what Democrats are trying to do, right? They're trying to talk about Russian disinformation when it's really Hunter Biden's laptop. Are they going to try to use another virus like COVID to append the political process? Or are they going to leak another Supreme Court decision to try to gin up people on abortion? So, you know, Democrats try to win by hook or by crook. So I'm hopeful this Thanksgiving and moving forward. But, you know, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice.
Setting up, and we're seeing this narrative that's also coming from Democrats, that something's not just right, that people aren't.
Like, how is it even possible?
How is it not 97% in the Democrat Party? But there's also a cohesive...
Okay, I don't hate you, but you know, don't love you
Sit
either.
over there.
More indifference. Let's go with that.
Okay.
So much more to come, you guys, including this. Coming up, as car thefts spike in cities across the country, some cities are handing out AirTags to make it easier to track your car if, or I guess when, it gets stolen. Cool. That's next.
The crime crisis plaguing American cities is not helping President Biden's poll numbers. When recent, really wild, stay with me. So how about instead of not giving out AirTags, you just go after criminals?
No. How about just enforcing the law? Apparently, it's a fantasy land that none of us can aspire to live in because the brutal react 2 or more people. And yet that is classified as a non-violent crime. So the FBI has come out and said, oh, guess what, guys? Violent crimes are down. But when you are in your car, here under Democrat watch is one in which I fear for every loved one and every other American that owns a car that depends on it to get to work. The Uber drivers, the food delivery drivers that have been murdered by teens.
Crime is a problem, and it's typically by younger people. We don't want to give them a record. But is it a cultural change that's needed over a government solution when you have teenagers raising kids, grandparents who are in their 30s, and in some pockets, a culture that glorifies this violence? I'm not sure what the solution is, but you can't let this keep going on.
That these kids need to learn something, but great discussion, guys. All right, moving on. So coming up, some big name companies are now ditching their degree requirements for new hires as more Americans explore alternatives to college. Stay with us. Just my complaints about, so I need to figure that out.
And the reality, Tammy, is that it's under Pete Buttigieg's watch, right? Because at the end of the day, seeing your family is most important. So if your flight is canceled, if you're late, if you don't see them, that can be catastrophic.
It can be. And look, I've traveled recently.
Sharing food with people. That's like my favorite thing to do.
You're bonding with them.
Well, yeah, and then you can order different things. I love tasting food. I love trying different stuff. That's like my favorite thing to do.
I'm the same.
Especially
weirdly,
when I'm on dates and I'm not paying.
I love eating so much, I would think I would. My name, compagno, means companion because you break bread with your companions, with your loved ones around the table. And that's the love that we're
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I used to make a fried rice stuffing for the turkey.
Ooh.
Brussels sprouts.
You make them yourselves?
Absolutely.
Dr.
Absolutely. But I don't make the
Calories?
turkey. I don't make, that's my little addition.
Calories don't count on Thanksgiving.
That's
though.
right.
Oh, okay.
Didn't you?
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go back to the
Try
fried
everything.
rice.
Try everyone.
And Lauren, you've got to try our turkey recipe this year. I promise it'll be a moist turkey.
Anything will help us. I'll take it.
Thank you all for watching.
great.
Wishing you all and your family and your loved ones